It just rained last night, so I've got a nice damp bed of pine needles, and we're going to lay down on our back and begin with a few minutes of belly massage like we always do, because this is one of the primary things that's going to loosen up tension in your gut. So, big circles over the whole lower abdomen, pressing in to your edge of discomfort. Notice I'm not wearing any special exercise gear. You can do this. Don't let anything get in the way. Just find a safe, quiet spot for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and do your daily practice. And then start zeroing in on some smaller areas of tension with more direct pressure with fingers. Notice I have my fingers overlapping so I can really dig in there. All around, down to the pubic bone, up around the hips. You don't have to follow me, you can focus wherever you feel it. Oof, really getting it here around my liver. But it was a stressful week, so. Solar plexus, we hold a lot of tension there. This can be one of the most uncomfortable places to work, so it needs it more than anything else. If you've been doing this daily practice for a while and you want to try something different, I'm posting some videos on walk somatic, a technique for integrating everything we talk about for somatic work for gut health into a short walking session. You can pause this and go longer if you want, but I promise to keep this short, so I'm going to transition to the intestine pump, and I'm just going to do that sitting. If you're in a spot with wonderful smelling air like this, really notice the aroma of the air. You'll notice as soon as I started doing the intestine pump, it makes you kind of like burp. Sometimes you'll pass gas. Just to review, I'm tightening up my lower abdomen, raising it up, tensing the perineum, and then relaxing and letting your gut fall out, round belly, and pulling it up. You can go at whatever pace works for you. It will feel uncomfortable, and you want to find that edge of discomfort because we have to touch that edge to release it, to soften it. You can take a break if you need to and just kind of twist your upper body while keeping your belly relaxed. Slowly move to the other side. Okay, some more pumping. Check in with your breathing. Sometimes we have a tendency to hold our breath while we're doing this movement, and that is counter to what we're trying to do since we want to soften the belly. So let your intestine pump kind of move your breathing. It might be more shallow while you're doing this, but don't force anything. It's okay. We're just trying to wake up the gut and really focus your attention there. Feel your stomach. I mean specifically your stomach, the organ. Then you might feel your lower colon area and your rectum. Focus some attention on that. How does it feel? If you're watching this video, you probably came here because it's feeling tense or bloated. You should feel some warmth building up there from all this muscle activity. Again, we're going to pause. Little deep breath, little twist. One more round. Back to pumping. Okay, relax that. We're going to do some double inhale breathing. And so we're going to check our posture. Tuck your tailbone a little bit if you're used to your butt poking out. We want to tuck that in. You'll notice that engages the lower core a little bit, and that opens up your chest some. Okay. So you're going to inhale a double inhale. So it looks like inhaling about 80% of your capacity and then taking another sniff in, holding it for just a few seconds, and then exhaling, and optional hum if you're in a place where you don't mind making noise or people thinking you're ridiculous. So inhale, and then the second sniff and hold, and then it might sound more like a groan. Groaning, humming, it's all good. Just at a natural pace. You don't want to force yourself to breathe at a pace that doesn't feel right. Your body senses when you're ready to inhale again. We're not trying to hyperventilate or anything like that. And when I'm holding my breath at the top of that, I'm not tensing anything, trying to hold it in. It's really just a basic lock at the throat. This is still relaxed. So we're not holding it in by tensing our belly. We're keeping the belly relaxed, tensing the throat a little bit. That takes some practice. Feels so good. Maybe one more time. So notice the warmth in your belly. And as we breathe in, I want you to feel the cool earth energy, almost like you're inhaling through your rectum into your body. So it's this upward energy. And this is back to like feeling the aliveness. You're feeling the flow in your rectum. I talk about that more in the somatic immersion videos, so you can go to that for reference. And then as you exhale, you're feeling it flow down into the earth through your rectum. Whole lot of anus focus here. It took me a long time to be able to talk about this without laughing, but here we are. It took me even longer to be able to say this on the internet. So inhaling through your anus, feeling that aliveness there into your belly, and then exhale all in and out through your nose, physically, but energetically, you're feeling it all in your anus. Cool earth energy, inhaling, cooling and releasing that inflammation, and exhaling that into the earth. Check in with your posture. Make sure your tailbone is tucked. If you're feeling any tension in your shoulders or neck, just kind of roll it out. And that way you're in good posture for easy breathing. Okay, and stand up. Feel your feet on the ground. Get yourself stable. Knees slightly bent. Tailbone tucked. We're just going to do some whole body twisting here. Just relaxing the arms, letting them flop to the side. The momentum of the arms sort of carries your shoulders around, gives you more twist. Look behind you as far as you can while maintaining your balance. You can slow this down. If your balance isn't quite there yet, you can kind of look mostly forward. And if your balance is super good, you can bend the knees a little bit more and get a big twist. Wherever you are is where you are. Accept that and keep practicing. Okay. And then feet a little closer together, knees bent a whole lot more. We're going to do this motion where the arms are going opposite. And I'm going to add looking at the arm that goes back. Again, if your balance can do this, this is a brain exercise as much as a physical exercise. Okay, and then just bouncing on our feet, upper body's relaxed, tailbone is tucked. Super important to keep that hip posture while we're just bouncing. When you take a deep breath on this, you should actually feel your gut sloshing around up and down. If you're doing this first thing in the morning and you had your big mug of warm liquid, you're going to feel that sloshing around. And that's good. All of these exercises are about getting in touch with feeling our abdominal area. Boom. All right. If you need to get some of the fundamentals that were a part of this practice, you can start the entire comprehensive course, and I'll see you next time.